again. Hello. Okay, so I'm Sarah. Y'all are crying. Awesome. Keep going. So I have known Matthew for a very long time. I met him when he was 14 years old, and he didn't change much. He, from a young age, was incredibly fiery and incredibly sassy and incredibly loving and incredibly beautiful and whoa, talented. And I have had the pleasure to have had him in my life this whole time, and it's been a total gift. We lost track of each other for a couple of years, but we came back together here in New York right before he moved to Ohio, and I got really mad at him. I just found you and you're leaving. But we managed to stay in touch, and even though we didn't talk often, whenever we talked about the big things. We talked about our passions and our career and our loves and our goals, and we used to always talk about what was next. Even though we were still trying to figure out what we were doing in the present, we also both shared wanting more and wanting to know what the next big thing was. And one day we were having a conversation, and it was one of those many conversations where I was like, well, I just quit smoking. Did you just quit smoking? Then why are you smoking a cigarette on the phone? Put it out, or I'm going to like one too, because I have a pack in my underwear drawer. And so we're both, you know, in our respective homes. He's in Ohio and I was here, and you know, we're smoking out of our windows. And we started talking about family. And, you know, my clock's ticking, not gonna lie. But I'm wonderfully and happily and beautifully single and want to keep it that way. Don't go crazy. But, you know, a girl starts thinking, oh shit, what am I going to do if I never meet the man of my dreams? Am I going to have to freeze my eggs, like go to a sperm bank? What am I going to do? And he said to me, well, honey, you know, you can have mine. And I said, okay. And we laughed about it for a little bit, and he goes, you know, on second thought, you know, if you and I have children, while they will be talented and beautiful and wonderful, because they're going to have a total weight problem and addiction issues. So maybe we should put the patch on and go back to Weight Watchers and talk about it in a month. So now I need a new baby daddy. This is freedom. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There